This is my view of Florida, Miami from my room. And getting in yesterday was a bit difficult, a lot harder than I thought. Took ages to get to passport control, which is on the other side of the airport. And then when you do get there, then you have to do this. You have to basically you scan your passport and you get a printout of your esta or esta, and they take a photograph of you. And I decided to wear my hat. So I have this really cool hat that was given to me by my friend. There you go. I thought it was pretty cool. So I took a photograph with this hat, and what I did not know was that that photograph is used as face recognition against your passport. So I took my photograph and I went in, and I had this nice big cross on my picture, and I didn't really think much of it, and the lady saw it and she laughed and she sent me to line C, which is another long line. I thought I was going to die of boredom and starvation in that line. It took forever to get people through it, and so the guy stops me and he goes, okay, so I get to the counter and he starts asking some questions, and he told me the reason that I was here was because my photograph doesn't look like me. So the machine, the system sort of says, well, this guy's an issue, right? There's a problem here. You have to now do the work to find out who this guy is. And that was the biggest mistake I think I made yesterday, was wearing a hat. So the machine didn't actually know it was me. I failed the basic test of not looking like myself, basically. And so the guy was like, started asking me questions like, so where are you going after this? And I was like, well, I'm traveling and I don't really know. I have no plans. And he goes, okay, so where do you work? And I'm like, I don't have a job. And he goes, where are you staying? I'm like, well, I don't have any stay either. And the more questions I was asking, the more I realized I was actually in a little bit of shit here. And so he put me aside twice, put me aside one time, and he brought me back, asked me more questions. And he put me aside again, asked me more questions when I came back. And one of the questions was, so like, how much money do you have? And I had to tell him that I had 10 pounds. So I had 10 units of an unusable currency in America. So basically nothing. Yeah, so I went through to my own little private interview room, and I sat down there, and you know, the guy was like, he sits me in the corner and he's really aggressive and everything, you know, like American aggressive. And he's asking me questions, and I thought I was gonna get rubber glove ass checked in this meeting room, and it's like, you know, just, sir, if you could look that way, and then, you know, sort of bend over, and you know. But that didn't happen, so that was good. I arrived yesterday at 2:40, and I left the airport at 6 o'clock. So there's a tip for anybody who's coming to the US using an esta. Don't wear a hat. There you go. Catch you later.